you go over to adopt and you're faced with all these things and you're looking at it from a standpoint of we're going to change somebody's life. And when we saw her and we held her immediately, she changed our lives.
When we first adopted Sarah, we did not realize how severe her heart condition was. Of course, we went to the cardiologist, they ran tests, and when we got a final diagnosis of what it was, we were told this would require multiple open heart surgeries, and at some point in her life, she would require a heart transplant.
Sarah was born with a congenital heart disease called double outlet right ventricle. What it is that all the blood outlet, all the blood that goes out of the heart goes from the right side into the body, and not enough blood gets to the left side when the heart is developing, so they end up with a very small or even absent left ventricle.
Sarah, from the moment we got her in our arms, she has had a smile on her face. She is the happiest child. She always has this love of life. And Jerry always says she lives in the moment. And that's one of our biggest things is she's not always looking for, well, what's next? What are we going to do after this? She enjoys it. And she enjoys that moment, even in the really hard times.
Kids have immense capacity of compensation. They just keep pushing themselves until they fall off a cliff and they don't feel good, or they're insignificant heart failure. In her case, Sarah was puzzling to her cardiologist and to her family because she was doing cartwheels, she was a gymnast, she was dancing for hours on end. But everything medically, that every test that we did pointed that her heart was failing, and failing rapidly and significantly.
We were at the mall because my sister had given me for Christmas 2 American Girl gift cards. Then I just really didn't feel good. My birthday's on the 10th. February 12th, 48 hours, we learned that we would get a heart.
And as soon as that happened, I mean, there was a flood of emotions. One, because we realized that there was another family that they were going to struggle that day.
Sarah in particular was extremely lucky to have a shortened wait time in the hospital due to the short wait times in the ICU and our partnership with LifeShare, who is extremely good at what they do.
When I think of all the doctors that have, come in contact with our family, I can't believe how lucky we have been with how amazing. They don't just do an amazing job, they go above and beyond.
My care team made me feel like I was at home. When I was in the hospital, my doctors and nurses gave me a special birthday.
So Sarah has a small army of providers at her service. Every time she comes, she gets seen by a transplant coordinator, a transplant nurse practitioner, a dietitian, a social worker, physicians, and everybody is in tune at catering every specific need that she has.
We've had to see so many doctors, and every single one of them have absolutely had her best interest at heart.
Sarah's a champion because she lights up a room, and where she is today is just evident of her courage and her bravery and just that warrior spirit.
She's always got this smile on her face, and she's always ready to, have fun, and she inspires me to be, more positive and confident.
I think Sarah can be and is a great role model for others who are going through medical issues or struggles.
I would encourage other patients to be brave, to be strong, and to just not worry about it.
Sarah is a champion because she's a fighter. She's the epitome of Levine Children. She has gone through so much and she still has a positive attitude, and she is extremely happy. She's ready to take on life.
I'm proud to be a Children's Miracle Champion because I get to help Atrium Health and other hospitals, and I also get to help kids like me get better.